Some years ago, Huawei came out with the P9 and made a big deal about having dual cameras on a smartphone. After that, mostly every single manufacturer started adding dual cameras in their phones. But how does the Mate 10 and the Mate 10 Pro's camera differentiate itself from the rest? And is it actually good? Well, recently I went on a journey and only took photos with the Mate 10 Pro. To my surprise, the photos turned out excellent. So let's get into the Mate 10's camera. Let's talk about its features and see why it's one of the best cameras available right now.
Je me baladais sur l'avenue, le cœur ouvert à l'inconnu. J'avais envie de dire.
Let's start with the main highlight of the camera, which is the portrait mode. Usually when you use the portrait mode in a device, it tells you a couple of guidelines. But with the Mate 10, there are no guidelines. It is just as simple as opening the camera, pressing the button, and then the phone takes care of everything itself. But all that wouldn't really matter if the portrait mode sucked. But in this phone, the portrait mode works wonders. I've never seen a phone that has a better result in portrait mode than the Mate 10. As you can see here, it was perfectly able to separate the person from the background and give this really awesome bouquet to the shots. All these photos are completely raw. There haven't been any editing done to them. When the lighting is right and the background is dynamic, you can take photos that truly blow people away. The second big feature in the camera is the 2x lossless zoom. You press the button and it zooms in, but it doesn't lose quality and allows you to take some really awesome shots that wouldn't be possible without zoom. You can see these and judge for yourself how amazing photos you can get with lossless zoom combined with portrait mode. All in all, whether you are taking photos of yourself or if you are taking macro shots of object, the Mate 10 Pro takes photos with a lot of clarity, really saturated colors, and I think right now this is the camera to get for smartphone photography. The Mate 10 has optical image stabilization. This means whenever you accidentally shake the phone while shooting videos or taking photos, the camera stays at the same place. It moves independently from the rest of the phone to keep photos stable. This works really well. You can see in these videos either I was walking or sitting on a bike. Normally in this condition there will be a lot of shake and nothing will be visible, but with optical image stabilization it looks like the phone is mounted on a tripod because it's so stable. The phone can shoot 4K videos with awesome quality and even the slow motion mode works really well. If you have seen my other videos, you will know that I'm not really much of a selfie guy. I hardly ever use the front camera, but if you are someone who uses the front camera, you won't be disappointed with the phone. The front camera is an 8 megapixel shooter, and it's also equipped with portrait mode, and just like the back camera, it works really well. I love the camera of this phone. In my opinion, it's one of the best cameras available right now. There's so much potential. Any photo you will take will turn out really good. Whether you are at a historic place, or you are taking portraits of yourself, or if you are in low light conditions, if you are far away from the subject, and even if you are trying to take photos from underwater, the Mate 10 and the Mate 10 Pro won't let you down. Right now this is my favorite smartphone camera. I would advise you to check it out and be impressed by the camera capabilities of this phone. It's truly something special.